What's up, ninjas? Welcome to Yoga with Dojo Cat. Today I'm going to take you through a super chill restorative flow. We're not going to be sweating, we're just going to be stretching and chilling. So let's just get into it. So we're going to begin in a comfortable seated position. You can go on your knees if you like. I'm going to go in a cross-legged position. And we're just going to begin with some neck rolls. So we'll roll all the way down till our chin touches our chest. And we'll go in both directions. And you can find stillness, and then we'll go to our wrists. So circling our wrists in one direction, and then the other. And we'll just interlock our fingers and just stretch our palms out. All right, inhale those hands to the sky, exhale bending over to the right. Come back to center, inhale, exhale to the left. And come back to center. You can place your hands on your knees, and we're gonna go into a seated cat-cow. So we'll inhale, rounding our spine, lifting our chin to the sky, and exhale, curling inwards, leaning back, really linking our movement to our breath. From here, we're going to keep that right leg tucked into our groin and extend our left leg out. Inhale those hands to the sky and fold forward on that exhale, coming down to your elbows if you can. If you like, you can just come onto your hands and just fold forward. If you want a deeper stretch, you can crawl your hands out. Just try to keep your weight center in this pose. You might find you're leaning over to that bent leg, but we really want to just stay in the center. And release. Inhale those hands to the sky. Exhale, bending over that straight leg. Really creating space in the ribs on that right side. One more breath. From here, we're going to sweep our right hand down beside that bent leg, plant that hand, and then lift up, raising our left hand overhead for a seated wild thing. Lifting those hips to the sky. And release down to the mat. We'll just go to the other side. So bring that left foot close to your groin, straighten your right leg. Inhale those hands to the sky. Exhale, folding forward. Crawling your hands out for a deeper stretch if you like. Keeping your weight center as you can. And release. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, side bend over that straight leg. When you're ready, we'll plant that left hand to the mat, sweep that right hand overhead, lifting those hips to the sky. And release. We'll come onto our knees. Knees nice and wide, and melting those hips down to your heels for child's pose option. So you can do a closed-legged child's pose if you like. It just changes where you're gonna feel the stretch. So this is less hip focused and more lower back focused. It's just whatever you feel you need. Just resting that forehead on the mat, extending those arms out. And we'll just take a restorative child's pose, so just relax those forearms. We'll lift up and crawl those hands over to the left and then melt back down. Lift up and crawl your hands all the way over to the right. And same thing, melting down. And we'll come out of this pose, stack your wrists underneath your shoulder, knees under your hips, and we'll go into cat-cow. Inhale, dropping your belly, lifting your tailbone and head to the sky. Exhale, rounding your spine, tucking your chin to your chest. And again, just linking your movement to your breath. From here, we're gonna get some more movement. So when you inhale, we're just gonna drop our hips down to our heels. And then exhale, rounding our spine back up. Inhaling, and coming down to your hips. Exhale, rounding back up. One more round. From here, we'll just bring our right knee to our right wrist. Bring that leg parallel and just straighten that left leg into pigeon pose. From here, we're gonna go into a flow as well. So take a nice deep breath in and exhale, melting your chest down to the mat. Inhale, lifting up. You can use your fingers to help support you. Exhale, folding forward. One more exhale down. And coming back up, and then we'll just hold here in pigeon pose for a couple breaths. And on your next exhale, come back down onto your elbows or forehead. And just relax for a couple breaths. lift back up and we will just go to the other side. So we'll actually just press into a really quick downward facing dog just to work out the tension that you might be feeling in that leg. And then let's just bring that left knee to that left wrist. Bring that leg as parallel as you can. Straighten that left leg. Just gonna inch up a little bit. I'm coming off my mat. And same thing. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, folding forward. Inhaling back up. And on your next inhale, we'll stay nice and high here. And on your next exhale, we'll fold forward. And you can press back up. We'll just press into that downward facing dog one more time, really fast. And then when you're ready, we'll come all the way down to our belly, stacking our elbows underneath our shoulders for baby cobra. Really lifting that chest and chin to the sky. If you'd like a deeper back bend, you can go into a full cobra. For me, I am just trying to keep it chill today. You can come off your elbows and keep your hands where they are. We're just going to straighten our arms for seal pose. If this is too intense for you, you can just go right back to the baby cobra. This is a beautiful stretch for the spine, and you'll feel this in your abs too. Really keep the tops of your feet planted into the mat. One more deep breath. And exhale, come back down to your elbows for baby cobra. Inhale at center and exhale, looking over that right shoulder. Inhaling back to center and exhaling, looking over your left shoulder. Just keep going, linking your movement to your breath again. We'll go through one more cycle. And when you come back to center, we'll plant those hands pressed back into child's pose. I'm actually gonna go into that closed-legged child's pose just because those back bends were pretty intense. And I just want to relax today. Whenever you're ready, we're going to roll back onto our bellies, cross our arms in front of us, and just rest our forehead on the mat. Plant the tops of your feet into the mat and just relax here in crocodile. If you like, you can turn your head to the side. keep your face looking straight down at the mat. And just keep your face where it is, but we'll take our right leg and just bring that knee up for half frog pose. Point those toes straight out. We're just going to take it one side at a time just to make sure that we're warmed up for the full frog pose. And you can bring that right leg back down and lift your left knee up towards that left elbow. Alright, we can bring that knee down and we'll lift ourselves up onto our knees. I'm actually going to turn to the wide part of my mat just to protect my knees, but we'll go into the full frog position. So really similar to child's pose, we'll bring those knees nice and wide, except you'll see the toes are facing out. This can be really intense, so if you need, you can just stay on your hands and just press back as deep as you can go. Or if you're feeling a little more flexible, you can come down to your elbows or your forehead. You can come back onto your palms, bring those knees together. And we'll just come down onto our backs and bring those knees in for a hug. If you like, you can sway back and forth just to massage your lower back into the mat. And from here, we will go into butterfly. So we'll bring the heels of our feet together as close to your ground as possible. If this is a little uncomfortable for you right now, you can grab a block or a pillow and just put it underneath your legs just to offer you some extra support. Whatever you need, we are just trying to relax right now. So you can place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. And just relax, letting gravity pull your legs down to the mats. This position can be pretty uncomfortable, so if you're not using a block to support, you can just really think about using those exhales to release the tension, and that really helps. And And when you're ready, you can bring those knees together and we'll pull them into our chest one more time, giving ourselves a big hug for the work we just did. And we'll stretch our arms and legs out. And then we'll bring our hands down beside our sides and go into Shavasana. Or if you prefer, you can bring those knees up, turn onto your side, and then just rest your head on your bicep. So just take this time to thank yourself for taking care of your muscles. And I just want you to keep your mind on the mat right now. If you feel your mind wandering at all, just bring it back to how your muscles feel and how grateful you are to have given yourself this time today. Just a couple minutes of quiet and you deserve it. When you're ready, you can sit up, or if you like, you can just pause this video and keep going with your Shavasana. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I'm so happy to have you here. If you appreciated this video, please give me a like and subscribe if you want. I'm always open to your suggestions. Whatever you feel like you want to work on, you can just leave me a comment and I will work it into a future video. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Os.